High energy, people. We are live. Live. We coming with the high energy. Let's get this intro. Let's get the intro.
Focus Up Show every Saturday, 9 a.m.
Tap in or tap out.
I'm gonna shorten that shit. That shit seemed too long for me. I'm gonna shorten it. Just make it quick.
Hey, you added too many people.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it quick and just cut that. All right. Welcome to the Focus Up Show. We want to start it off by giving out our condolences to our brother, our comrade, our co-host, Mr. JC. He lost his brother last night or yesterday. Yep. Bring his picture up real quick. It's our brother, Mr. Philip.
Thompson.
Philip Thompson. Rest in peace.
I just want to say, go ahead. I just want to say, Philip Thompson, aka Goofy. This has been a friend of mine for over 35 years, since 86, 87 at Pasture Junior High. We ran the streets. You remember Mr. Floyd X in the Valley in 96, 97. We was running amok out there. That's my buddy. I actually met my first baby mother through him, the mother of my two sons, through my friend right here, man. Rest in peace. My condolences. I love you, my man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace.
Yep. All right. So here we are.
And condolences, Mr. JC. That's why he's not on the show today, but yo, we here with you, brother.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that Mr. TNA guy. We know who that is. That's one of our fellow co-hosts on the show that come on from time to time. Mr. Tenia's guy. All right. So we know who that is. All right.
Mr. T.
Yes, sir.
I call him TS.
TS. Okay. All right. So where we at? Let's get this cracking. Let's get it. What we talking about first? What we talking about?
First of all, how's everybody doing? How's it going? How are you doing, Mr. Floyd X? I seen you went to a game or something yesterday.
Oh yeah, I went to that preseason game. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. You know what it is? Yeah, you know what it is.
Burn it.
Huh?
I said burn it. Burn it.
Nope.
Burn it down.
They
I also heard they lost.
Who they lost to?
Yeah.
Who they lose to?
The 49ers.
The 49ers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I was in there last night. I was getting shit riled up. I was with my cousin, Big Tony, and my daughter and her boyfriend, right? And
Her fiance.
Nah, he got to propose first. But listen. I was like, when we was walking, everybody just quiet. I was like, it's too quiet. I was like, Green Bay. And then all the 90 people start hollering Niners. It was fun. I had a good time. All right, enough about me. Let's go. Let's keep it moving.
And good morning, Devetta, and everybody else out there too.
That's right.
Salute. Thanks for tuning in. Come on, like and subscribe. Quit playing. Y'all know us.
You said pronounced nice.
What does that mean? Pronounced nice.
I don't know.
Because it says
it's like talk to me nice, pronounced nice. I guess that's what it means. I don't know who said that.
What do you mean talk to me?
Oh,
nice?
that's TS.
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't get it. I'm lost. I'm lost on that one. All right. So where we at? Miss First Lady,
no. How's you doing?
I'm great.
Lady,
How are you feeling?
You're great. Cool.
No. I didn't say how I'm doing. Okay, I'm not. The son is disrespectful.
The son is disrespectful.
That's all I had to say. But I'm okay besides that, though.
Hey, I've been in Mr. El Puda producer apartment. It's like he don't cut that AC on until it's at least 130 up in there.
Hey, sister said, how are you pronouncing her name? I'm assuming she's talking to Mr. Walt. How are you pronouncing her name?
Who?
The Veda.
The Veta. What up? Who name? That's I call her TS. That ain't TS.
How do you pronounce her name?
The Veta. The Veta.
Okay.
Nope, you're wrong.
He's wrong. How is it, First Lady?
You said it right once, Davita.
Davita.
That's the same thing. Come on.
Well, she asked the question, not me.
Okay.
I thought it was Devetta.
Tomato.
I thought it was like you better, Devetta. But it's more like what you call it? What is Davita? Like Velveeta?
Vita.
Okay. All right. It's all good.
She said thank
you. My mistake. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, we've been trying to get on the show for the longest. She gave me her reasoning why she on the show. She was like, she gave was a good. I understood her reasoning, but hopefully she'll come on the show.
It's all. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up with her husband? What's up, Jamaican rude boy, man? Badass clot, man. Female talking that thing, she don't be on the show. Your blood clot crazy. Come on the show, girl. Get on the show. Quit playing around.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Walk. That was pretty good.
I have to agree.
Okay. All right. So everybody good? Let's get this show cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. Yeah. First, we're gonna speak on the tragedy on Slauson with a hold on real quick. Let me set this up right. Okay. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, we had a tragedy on Slauson. Everybody heard about it by now. With the sister was driving over 90 miles an hour into an intersection, and she killed 6 people. Let's bring up their pictures.
Going downhill. She was going downhill.
Okay. So these are the victims. We got Asheray Ryan, 23 years old. Then her 11-month-old son, Alonzo Quintero. And then Reynold Lester was the father of the unborn child that she was pregnant with. I couldn't find a picture of that brother. But then we got Craig Pitchford. That brother's 66 years old. And then we got the 2 other women, Nathesia Lewis and Lynette Noble. RIP to all of them. Our prayers and condolences go out to them, and we hope their family find peace and things of that nature. Tragedy. So what's y'all feelings on this whole situation of her driving at that rate of speed and the reasoning and all that, and the $9 million bond or no bail on her? What's y'all take on all this? Mr. Walt?
I'll start off. Hey, I know that area. And it's going downhill. You can pick up some momentum real quick going down that. It's just a little slope of hill right there. But that's not the point to me. Is really she has a history. I really looked at it like she just made a mistake. She really didn't realize how fast she was going. But when you look at her history, she got like over 10 crashes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's her. Damn.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was. Then they heard she argued with her boyfriend beforehand, so she wasn't mentally there. Because I went through a situation like that. That's why at first I was kind of feeling for it, because I went through a situation where I crashed my beautiful whip. When that day when Mr. Floyd X was out here, this was like 10, 12 years. Yep. And I was like, I was arguing with my lady, and I just left the house and I'm driving and I just ran a red light. And it was not intentional. It was like I zoned out because I was not focused on the road. Yeah. So it can happen, but due to her priors that I've heard about, it don't look good for the young lady.
Yeah. Well, it's a hard lesson. It's a hard lesson, man. I mean, I don't see no reason to be going 90 plus miles an hour on that street. You know what I'm saying? It's like 90. God damn. I don't even know if I pushed 90 on the freeway, so that wasn't justified. I mean, man just walking up the street and he dies because somebody flying so fast. That's it's a cold thing to deal with. I heard one of the families gave or forgave her already. That's gonna have to be a show topic, forgiveness, because it's a painful situation, man. What's your take on it, Miss First Lady?
It sucks. It's definitely a tragedy. My thing is, it's like a person trying to commit suicide to me. If you want to commit suicide, take your own life because all these other lives are gone. And here she is, still here, not wishing death upon her. But these families have to take a loss on account of her ignorance. And for her to have multiple accounts, more than 10 accounts, I don't even know why she still have a license if she had one and allowed to drive. It's really sad. Sad is an understatement. And to be going 90 miles an hour, I don't care how pissed off you are. You were looking forward to something bad happening.
Yeah. Can you adjust your camera? Just like if your head is cut off. Well, I want to make sure everybody see your nice hairdo.
Anita Baker. Haircut like Anita Baker.
Looked up and down and said, I'll take her.
Yeah.
But wait, go ahead, Mr. El Pooh, if you have something to say on the tragedy.
Yeah, for those that don't understand, it was in a section called Windsor Hills. And it's coming down south on La Brea. It's a really steep hill. So that's what she was going down. That's partially why she was going so fast. Most people putting on they brakes going down that hill because it's a light, right there at that intersection that she went through. So she had to be not braking, probably hitting the gas. I don't know what she was doing, but like Walk said, her history, they say she had 13 prior accidents.
Damn.
I don't know if they was DUIs or what. I don't know the whole thing about it, but I heard 13 accidents before this. Yeah. Why was she even driving? That's what I want to understand. Then I heard she wasn't drunk. No. Then I heard she's a traveling nurse from somewhere down south or something like that.
Texas.
Yeah. And she's supposed to have been going to Hawaii. So I don't know. I keep hearing stories because this one girl, when it first happened, some lady got on there talking about, I was with her and we was drinking and she was mad at her boyfriend. That didn't sound right.
Right.
After we heard all this other stuff. But the whole point is, it's unfortunate. It's just tragic. When I first saw the video, I had to look at it a couple of times, like 3 or 4 times, to even make out what was going on because I saw the video it just happened so fast. I thought it was a rocket. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, it was like a movie. And it was weird because I was out there. I was in LA last weekend, for the reunion, and it was like watching that on the news was like that could have been anybody. That could have been us heading to the Cheviot Hills Park for the reunion, and just somebody just barreled down. It definitely made me think again about my actions because I know I drive fast sometimes, and everybody do. You get behind the wheel and you in the zone, you listen to some music and you just on your own as you zone out. But it'll make you think because at a blink of an eye, it was like their lives changed forever. Those is people, families, man. It's sad.
Yep, the sister was on her way to her prenatal meeting or prenatal with her doctor or whatever. Man, that was sad. Yep, but that's what it is, man. Just out there. Don't drink and drive. That's why we do our Friday night show. Don't drink and drive. Stay home and go live. And it's our effort to prevent people from having to want to go ride them streets. I know her situation might not have been a drinking situation, but that's what happens out there. And we want to keep everybody as safe as possible. So don't drink and drive.
Don't drive and argue.
Don't drive and argue. That's real too. That's real too. Because you do lose focus. You do lose sight, and you don't even know what's going on in front of you or behind you because you in the heat of an argument, So let's avoid that.
Davita's leaving a whole lot of good comments. Here go one. First, stop drinking and driving. That's
she said stop drinking and drinking. Read it right.
Supposed to be saying driving. Driving.
Wait, who said that again?
Velveeta. I mean Delvita. Davita.
Velveeta. Who said that? Yeah, okay. Okay, stop drinking and drink. Okay.
That one is a good important one. If you're mad, pull over somewhere. Call Uber.
That's right.
Uber is a good option. You know.
All right, enough with Davita. All right, come on. Let's move on to the next topic.
Come on the show so you can voice your opinion, sister. You got to come on the show.
She gave you her reason, remember? I know the reason.
And she's trying to say this: don't take others with you.
Exactly.
That's Mr. Nice Guy.
Okay.
Mr. Nice Guy. That's how it's pronounced. Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, we got it. All right. So let's move forward. We go switch it up to Mr. Trump pleads the fifth. Let's run this quick video so we can see the hypocrisy of this man real quick and get a quick laugh out of him. Let's see.
5 people taking the Fifth Amendment, like you see on the mob, right? You see the mob takes the Fifth. If you're innocent, why are you taking the Fifth Amendment?
Well, the former president was actually acknowledging those past remarks after he himself took the Fifth today. In a statement, he said he now knows why those who claim innocence take the Fifth, saying, quote, when your family, your company, and all the people in your orbit have become targets of an unfounded, politically motivated witch hunt. He said he took the Fifth for those reasons under the advice of his lawyer, did so today during his deposition with the New York Attorney General's civil probe into the Trump Organization.
The former president's deposition comes a week after his 2 eldest children testified in the investigation. The civil probe stems from allegations that the former president and his organization inflated financial statements. The Trumps and the Trump Organization were unsuccessful at blocking a subpoena for their testimony, and they have denied any wrongdoing.
All right. So he pled the Fifth. So
yes.
People in your orbit have...
Hold on. Yeah, he pled the Fifth. So does that make him a criminal?
What, pleading the Fifth?
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay.
I mean, let's keep it in context.
I mean, but under his own words, it does. Those was his own words. He said, if you plead the Fifth, why would you plead the Fifth if you ain't guilty? So under his own standard,
I can answer that. It is what it is. It'll be what it be. That may be true until it happens to me.
That's the same. That's what you said about the prison last week. I heard that. And like maybe if I was in that situation, I would understand.
At least I can admit it. I can.
That's like saying, wait, hold on. That's like saying it depends. If we don't use the word "it depends,"
no, it ain't dependent. What I'm saying is,
that's exactly what you're saying, bro.
No, what I'm trying to tell you is, Trump. That's what Trump is saying. You know, it's only criminals take the Fifth and all that until it happened to him. Now he's like, oh, now I understand. Yeah, but see, you know what he is. You know what he is. He'll say anything at any time to get himself out of it. He'll throw you under the bus. He'll throw, hey, Eric. If Eric got to go to jail, Eric will go to jail. If Trump don't have to go to jail,
we know that. He's Trump. But see, the way I look at Donald Trump, he look at all this as it's just a political game. Mm-hmm. He know he not in no serious trouble, and he know he can still run for president and might get elected again. He could do 4 more years.
Every day,
everything that's being done right now, everything from his career as a TV personality and a businessman, he flips it and uses it to his advantage.
Yeah, but every day, him being president again gets smaller and smaller. He still got power, but it's not. In my opinion, it's not likely he's gonna be president because that January 6th committee, they worked his ass over. They worked his ass over. That shit is laid out, and it's like the other his believers, his followers, they look at him different. They still like him, but they wait.
I don't mean you saying that how? From what perspective? You're not a follower. You're not a Trump follower.
No,
so
But they running the polls. The poll numbers show it. They putting the poll numbers. They polling his followers and people that support him, and it's slowly dwindling. It's getting smaller and smaller.
Supporters.
Yeah, his Trump supporters. So it's like, he still got power. He's still collecting money for whatever he putting it for, and all the people. And the landfill, what they call the landfall of all the people that he supported won in this whatever election they just had. What the sister saying? He tells and say what all the white people really think about us. He just the truth, and they made the truth out of them, and now we know. No.
Come on, y'all got to read them comments before y'all read them on air. What does that mean? Did that make sense to y'all?
I guess he's just trying to say he's saying what all white people, want to hear. Hey,
he's been a voice for other people. It's like
we're gonna have to get a screen.
He's the voice of white America.
Yeah,
he's the voice of white America.
But I tell you what, that pleading the fifth doesn't make you a criminal. That's what he said. Now, some of the other stuff he did, the reason why his house got raided, that might make him a criminal.
Yeah.
He took that. If he took that from the White House, if he took them boxes and stuff, and he was so stupid enough to still have it at the crib, that's a prosecutable offense. But I don't think he gonna
just taking it, just
pretty bracelets on.
Just taking it in the first place is the crime. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily. Because
it is a crime if it ain't supposed to take it.
Wait, no.
It's supposed to remove that stuff.
Wait, listen. Top secret. If it's top secret stuff in there, not everything is top secret. He took like a bunch of briefcases, not briefcases, but those, boxes of paperwork and stuff like that. Now, if it's top secret information in there and he was stupid enough to still have it at the Mar-a-Lago, it's a wrap. But he ain't gonna have them pretty bracelets on his arms though. He still ain't. I doubt that he'll ever get arrested. That ain't gonna be a good look for America.
I agree with you. I agree that they won't arrest him just because they don't want to set that precedence. I agree with that. But they ain't gonna re-elect his ass though.
Lady J, what you got to say?
It's Trump, so it's hard to say about the arresting. It's hard. He already feels like he's above the law. I mean, look at the history of all the things that he has gotten away with, and his support team. So that's a catch-22 to me, as far as him being arrested. It's definitely not a good look for a president to be slapped in handcuffs going on. But I feel like he does still have a strong support team. Hands down, of course, I'm not a supporter. But yeah. I don't know if he's going to jail or not, if he's getting arrested. It's kind of hard to say at this point. I do feel like he did violate, they got the 3 charges that they're trying to hold up against him. And we just have to all kick back and see how it plays out.
Mr. Nice Guy said lock him up. Remember, that's what he said when he was talking about the Hillary Clinton. Lock her up. So now he's like, lock him up.
I look at it like it's all political theater. These are the Democrats trying to suppress the Trump supporters. They're trying to suppress that by showing him in that negative light. That's why you
it's working.
Because I don't give a F about Trump. I hope he disappears in Key Largo and just kick it at the beach and just shut up, stop tweeting and whatever. But I'm saying though, but it's political theater, and if you think Joe Biden did not know, he said he didn't know, and his spokesperson said he didn't know that they was going to have that raid on the house. You must be crazy. He was like, "Oh hell yeah!" It's like us. Let's say we're a gang, we're the Focus Up gang, and then we got a show that's in competition with us, and they get shut down. We're like, "Oh man, that's it. That's good for us." That's what the Republicans and Democrats are. It's political theater, baby. They getting ready for the next year when they start running for president.
La Brea Trucker says espionage. So I'm assuming that's what they was accusing them of. And the definition of espionage is the practice of spying or using spies, typically by governments, to obtain political and military information. So I think I remember looking at Fox. They was looking at them like they crater. Like, how they gonna think? Not Donald Trump. Everybody knows Donald Trump loves America. He would never spy. So it was a trip that that's what they got from that when they raided on the Mar-a-Lago. What they call it?
Political theater, baby. Espionage. That's a bit much. That's a bit much in my opinion.
What?
Not really though.
Espionage.
That espionage, nah. Because Trump was like asking Russia and China for help in his election. He was trying to bring in people to help him win the election. So it ain't a bit much. Not for Trump. Not for Trump.
Dump the political expedience.
Dump the Trump. Dump Trump.
Political expedience, bro.
To all our white viewers out there, dump Trump. Dump him. Get him out of there. Shit. Get him out of there.
Me personally, I don't think it make a difference whether it's Trump, Biden. It ain't really changing those situations over this way. And I think that's why it's just all political theater. It's just a game. And it's their game. They're playing in their country.
So they make the rules. But it's two things I'm going to say. Number one, if it was you or me, of course, we'll be in jail real quick. Number two, he might not go to jail, but they're going to make sure he ain't going to be able to run again for president.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
That's what I think. But the phrase of today is political theater. Thank you for that, Jay Walt.
Where's my horn? Do I get a horn?
Where's the horn at?
I got to ask for a horn?
You got him, Elpo?
Oh, yeah, I got him.
Political theater. Cool.
Where we at? These are shout outs.
Let's do it. You got it?
No, I don't.
I got it. Let's shout out.
Hey, my boy JC, we miss you. Where you at, man? Come on. You know you my boy. I know what you're going through. You know me, I'm messing around, but hey, man, respect, love. But JC normally does the shout outs, and
Yes, sir. So first we're gonna go to Disney Magical Adventures, Nola J, and what's the other one? Kilo 2. Shout out to Muhammad Meats, pause. And he out here in Sacramento, right there off of Martin Luther King, so you know he in the hood. He on Martin Luther King Boulevard, slanging that meat. Pause.
Don't.
Hey, wait, interruption. I've been there too. Mr. Floydez took me over there before too.
Yeah.
Hey, you done had me in some dangerous spots, big bro. I had to go on YouTube, and I'm like, whoa, this is what?
Yep,
You had me there? Go ahead.
For the people in Sacramento, we shot a video in CML Hood, and we shot a video in Mozzie Hood.
In Oak Park, I'm like, I'm looking at this later. I'm looking up all this stuff that was going on. Like, you had me over there, dude. We had no weapons, nothing, just us two.
Nope.
But you know what it is. We in the hood every day.
Real talk. That's right.
All right, salute to Nazi and CML.
Yep.
And then
what else?
Yeah. La Brea Trucking. Shout out to La Brea Trucking, longtime supporter. He about to be a member. He about to be a member of the show. I'm just gonna put that out there. La Brea Trucking, that's gonna be a member of the show. He's a strong supporter, and he's gonna be a member of the show. La Brea Trucker. Then we got Black August Studio, Brother Maurice X, where he interviews the gangs of the North. He modeled himself after what's the brother name down south? Kev Mack. Yeah, he modeled himself after the Kev Mack. And somebody got echo in the back. I think that's Jay Walt. Got me echo in the back. All right, I just muted you. I muted you until you move your speakers or something real quick. But so that's what we got. Black August Studio, then the Wukusu Group, Wake Up, Clean Up, Stand Up. They've been out of action for a minute, but we're gonna bring that back. It's coming back. Any other shout out? Okay, go ahead, Walt.
You unmute me. How is that? Is that better, bro? For real?
Yeah, it's improved already. I don't hear no echo.
All right. Even though I didn't move or didn't touch nothing, but Shays _Jazzy _Jules _boutique. Even though she been cutting up.
Got it. Cool. So all right, now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Wait a minute. Shout out to this man right here because I agree with him.
Facts, Arrow Poo. he an actor. I'm assuming she's talking about Trump still. He an actor on stage. Got it.
I thought she was talking about Walk.
Wow. Where's the horn on that one? Damn. Okay.
Little bit. I do it all.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay. Let's get it going. Here we go. Get that comment off of here. Here we go. Now this is what everybody's probably been waiting for this particular episode. And what I posted, I said, time for you ladies to consider polygamy, or in the words of Kevin Samuels. And you know I did that for clickbait. Everybody knows that. In the words of Kevin Samuels, buy a dog, die alone. Okay, that's offensive. I got that out the way. Now let's get to it. Let's get to it. Polygamy. What does it mean?
Polygamy. Hey, what does it mean? Listen, I feel, I'm gonna yell on this one.
Let's go, Walk. Let's go.
They need, listen, it's a lot of single mothers out there. It has to be considered. Considered.
Yes.
It has to be considered because a lot of these boys and girls are being raised without a father in the household. It's just a house full of women.
Yep.
It might be auntie, cousin, neighbor, and y'all smoke cigarettes, doing twerk videos in front of the kid while they watching Blue's Clues.
Hey,
or PJ Masks.
Real quick, just like you saw that little kid, that little 2-year-old was doing the pole dance.
I didn't see that. Go ahead, you talk. Go ahead.
All right. You know, so fathers are needed in the home because the father would not allow that shit to happen. No pole gonna be in the house where my son gonna be twerking on a pole. So, you know, and it goes to say, you know, the household needs a man in the house. We addressed the issue, or we spoke about, can a woman raise a man? And I believe that we came to an agreement that a woman can raise a man, and they can do a good job. Because we got friends who was raised just by their mother. So we don't dispute or try to disqualify women being capable of raising men. Not here to Focus Up show as far as I know. So we agree it can happen. But you need a man to be an example. I know a lot of the traits that I have is just from watching my father. He didn't have to tell me shit. When my father did shit, I just assumed, okay, I could do it too. He cut the grass, fixed the car, do this, do that, a whole bunch of man shit going on in my household when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And when I grew up, I did the same shit. I take the trash out in my house. My wife and children, my wife and daughters, I don't want them touching the trash. Me and my son, that's our job. So, you know, you need a man in the household. So we get back to polygamy. If you can't find a man, according to the statistics, from what I heard, was that if every available man got married, it would still be 2 million women without a man. 2 million. That's a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You 1 million, you going platinum. 2 million, you double platinum. A lot of motherfuckers. So, you know, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay. I'm talking too much. Let's go over these the comments real quick. We got Laugh Out Loud. Mute. Oh, she said mute.
Wait, just put her to the side. What you got to say about this, Infamous?
We're going to run through it. Okay. Here we go. The topic at hand. I tuned just for this one. She said she tuned in just for this one. We got you, Sister Davita. We got you. Yes, Grandpa the GOAT.
Come on, let's
hold on, slow down. CJ the GOAT. That's my nephew. He told when I'm speaking about pops, he said, yes, Grandpa the GOAT. Yes, he is. My pops is the greatest man alive. Greatest man alive.
Oh, my son. Oh, that's the GOAT. Yeah. That's my son right there. Hey, thank you.
Somebody just messaged me and asked me why am I cussing so much. Look, I'm passionate about this because fathers are very important, and I love my pops. I appreciate my pops, and I don't want to see not one child ever grow up in a household without a father in the house. So that's why I'm so passionate, and the cuss words go fly the fuck out of my goddamn mouth. Okay, let's get to it. Sorry about that, but
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Get it together. Professionalism, bro. Come on.
Professionalism. Okay, let's go. Now let me be more professional. Go ahead, speak on it. Who want to speak on it? El Pooh?
Lady J?
Hey, the truth is,
Said anything to each one of you guys say something, then I'm gonna speak on it. Go for it.
Let's go.
Yeah, you spoke the truth, bro. All little boys need a man for an example around. Not just coming in and going to the bedroom, patting you on the head, probably give you a $5 tell you go play or whatever it is. But you need a man to show you how to move like a man, because kids are going to imitate what they're around. If you're around a feminine woman and you're a little boy, you might grow up a little soft. If you're around a woman that's a little stronger, like Tupac mom was a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? She had that background and everything. She raised him. She was a single mother. She raised a real man, but she had the training and everything. And then she had men around too. See, that's a good example. She had some good, strong men around. But some of you little rats out there just doing what y'all doing, man, it ain't gonna work. You need to get a stable man. So maybe if 2 or 3 of y'all can get together and get this one strong man, or get a good pimp. I mean, I'm just saying it is what it is.
You can't equate those two.
A
good man and a good pimp.
Stop.
Hey, because I'm gonna tell you a good pimp. A good pimp. A good pimp knows how to take care of the family.
Okay.
That's
Go ahead, Walt. What you trying to say, Walt?
I think this whole polygamous thing is being taken the wrong way, because we are in America, and this is American society.
Well, straighten this out, Walt. Straighten this out.
I'm trying to. This is not about a guy just want to have sex with all these women and stuff. Men are outnumbered by women, like Mr. Floyd X said, by a huge number. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of mothers who need a male figure in the household. It's not just about I just want to have a bunch of different sex with a bunch of different women. A lot of you women are in polygamous relationships and don't even know it. Or you act like you don't know.
J-Walk, what you just said right there.
Wait, where my horn at?
Well, hold on. You don't get a horn yet. Check this out, because I was getting ready to say it's not about the man. It's probably about these women having sex with a whole lot of men. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't get that, huh?
No, I missed that one too, Mr. El Pooh. I missed that. I don't get it. What you're saying?
It's not about men having sex with a lot of women. It's a lot of these women having sex with a lot of men. That's what I'm trying to say. They just, just letting men just run through them. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, you are in a polygamous. Well, I'm not gonna say a polygamous relationship, because it's not like just one man with, in a relationship with a lot of women. It's not even a relationship like a real household relationship. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying
to ask for the spotlight.
Yeah, the point I'm trying to make is you're trying to put it off on the man having sex with a whole lot of women. But I'm saying it's the same thing with a lot of how these women be having all these children.
Well, let me run this past you. According to Kevin Samuels, when he was alive, I'm
not talking about. I don't know Kevin Samuels.
Listen. I'm making a point, man. Come on, man. I'm making a goddamn point.
Mute yourself real quick.
Listen, according to Kevin Samuels, he said that 20% of the men were the ones impregnating these women. 20%. So most men, when I look at my situation, anecdotally, I look around me, most of the young men around me don't have children. So it's not like everybody just out there doing what they're doing.
Let me hear those stats. You said 20% of men are
impregnating.
It's 100% of men impregnating women.
That's not true.
Just mute him. Hey, Big Bro, finish what you said.
You just said 100% of men are impregnated women.
Come on. Just finish, please.
Go with your point, bro.
Give me the mute button. Where the mute button at?
Okay, hold on.
Give me that mute.
Let's go to the sister Davita. She should have been on the show today. Maybe I could see why it may work for some families, especially these men with multiple baby mamas with the kids around the same age, and all they doing is switching days with them. So she's making a point right there. That's the point that we're talking about. Y'all having sex with the guy. Y'all got children by the guy. Y'all might as well move into the same house where he could be a father to all of his children under the same household. That's simple.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's
exactly.
African culture, you can take on as many wives as you can afford.
That's right.
That's African culture. Now let me hit y'all with something. Please don't interrupt you. Mute him now. Hey, I love you, my knock. I love you, my knock. Y'all better not give me control of that guy.
Interrupt real quick because I'm ready to talk. Mute walk.
Wait, hold no.
Let him make his point, First Lady. Let him make his
point.
Jaywalk about to go.
You can take on as many wives as you can afford. Now, there are a lot of people who practice polygamy. Like, I know none of you three know this. Akon, for the last 20 years. 20. You know how old Akon is, Mr. Floyd X?
About 46.
Your age.
Yeah. Okay. I believe
so what I'm saying is, this is new to American culture. This is something, an idea, but it's working in Africa because there are people who will say, "Hey, this is my daughter. She's 14. She should marry you," because you know why? They don't see no other way for her to make it in society. Now, in America, with technology and everything going on, chicks be on that Beyonce, and then how Kevin Samuels say, you end up dying alone, broke, with a bunch of chicks in the house, aunties, uncles, and all this crap. We're talking about family structure with some man in the house. Maybe it's a few women, but this is stuff that was even spoke about in the Bible. King Solomon, King David. Everybody had, like, this is how much can you afford.
And black people, you love your Bible. So you take that advice. The Bible says to have multiple wives. All right.
Yeah.
Let me run First Lady, let me run some statistics that support what Jaywalk's saying. The statistic, this is from Statista.com, talking about in Burkina Faso, 36% of the families are in a polygamous relationship. In Mali, 34%. In Gambia, 30%. And then in Nigeria, 8% of the Christian families are in a polygamous relationship, and 40% of the Muslim families are in polygamous relationship. So in the motherland, it's highly practiced. So if black folks, we talking about getting back to our roots, that's polygamy will help you get back to your roots. All right. Sorry about that, First Lady. If you could go ahead. It's on the floor is yours, First Lady. Speak on it. The only woman on the panel is about to talk about polygamy. Everybody, please tune in. Listen to what the sister got to say. Let's go, First Lady.
First of all, put the question on hand back up on the screen. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Read it, one of you.
Should single mothers consider polygamy? Should.
No. No. First of all, what is polygamy going to do for the children? Teach the children that it's okay to have multiple wives, and that's not how it's supposed to go. And we're not in Africa. First of all, we're in America, and half of the Africans don't even like Americans, if you want to be truthful, because they feel like most black people are too doggone lazy to begin with. So as far as the motherland, that's exempt right now. And the question on hand is, should single mothers consider polygamy? No, they should not.
Wait a minute. Here's your answer. Read that comment.
It may cut some of the baby mama drama in arguing if they just live together in one big compound.
I disagree with Avita. Wholeheartedly, I disagree. And that's my girl, but I disagree. It's not going to cut down anything because this man got to sleep with each one of these women. Jealousy is a disease.
You thinking about sleeping? That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I said when I was.
Hold on.
Now, kick back and give me some respect this time. Thank you, Walk. I love you.
But first lady, you gotta support your statement. You saying no, and your reason for no is why?
One of the reasons why I said you guys keep saying that men need to set structures for kids and this, and that. How are you setting a structure for kids if you having multiple wives? That's no different than teaching the kids that it's okay to for the boy to swing on the pole. So it's okay to show the boy or the girl it's okay to live in a household with multiple women. You could be a wife here in America. She could be a wife. We all could be under one household. And it's okay to teach these kids that
let's walk this
there are
out.
7 mothers and 1 daddy.
Let's walk this
I
out.
think it takes a village to raise a child, but not that way.
Let's walk this out, First Lady. So do you believe that all children in the household should have a mother and a father?
Absolutely, of course I do.
So if two women agree to share a man, is there something wrong with it?
That's on them. It's
Okay.
not.
We
That's
walking
their
we walking it out. We gonna walk this out.
Well,
So you say yes, it's
their
okay.
personal choice. I don't think it's okay. If that's their personal choice, I don't agree with
Their
it.
choice. Okay, their choice. You agree? It's okay for them to decide to do that. Now, let's say each one of them women have a child. Listen. Each one of the women have a child. They bring them into that household with that man. So 2 women, 2 children from each, or 1 children from each one. Is that okay situation?
I don't think it's okay.
Why not?
Because there's no difference in how you guys complain or we have complained about same sex raising a child. Like if 2 women adopt a kid or 2 men have a child and they're being raised by that family, I don't see the difference. I just totally disagree. I mean, if you keep
why?
Because you acting like it's something wrong.
That's what I'm saying. You're not explaining why you disagree.
With women, men, it's not equal to a homosexual relationship. We talking about a man with 2 women that agreed to be with him. He's the father of both of those children. So he got the mother, his baby mama, or the mother of his first child, and the mother of his second child. They all under the same roof. He could be a father to his children. They could raise them up it's a normal situation. What's wrong with it?
You feel like that's normal?
Yeah.
If you fathered another kid, and do you feel like your wife is going to be okay with you bringing another woman?
Absolutely
in the household. So you asked me if I feel like it's okay. I don't feel like it's okay. That's not my preference. I don't think that that's a good thing for the children to feel like, okay, we have the same dad, but we have 2 different moms. You know, it's
what harm is it going to bring? What harm is it going to bring?
What harm is it going to bring? Is to me, it's like teaching that child like that child doesn't have to go out there to get their own. When they start raising their family, that female don't have to just consider trying to have her a husband. It's okay for her to just share her husband with somebody else or live in a household, whichever way you want to put it. It's my preference. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's a good look.
CJ the Ghost said, she basically said it's a bad example for the children.
Thank you. Somebody.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Sum it up. It's a bad example because if you talk,
we're talking. What we're talking about See, this situation is real touchy with a lot of people because obviously, and it goes for me too, and everybody here, we personalize the issues that we talk about on the Focus Up show every Saturday.
We do, but right now I'm not just
Let me
speak. First lady, let him speak.
To me, when you guys are asking me something, you're this and you're that, so I feel like I can talk too.
All right, go ahead, Jay.
I was trying to speak and do a commercial at the same time.
Finish your point.
Okay. What people are doing, like what we're all doing on this show right now, we're personalizing it like we do on the Focus Up show. I forgot where I was going. Anyway, but I'm saying though, but that's why it's so touchy, because we're personalizing. Look, I look at the statistics. I'm looking at the statistics of being a single parent. A single parent. And watch this. Me, I was a single parent, and it was right. My son went to jail. Straight up. Most people who are in single parent homes, the child will go to jail. The child will do this. It's a lot of statistics that are scary that people don't want to hear or see about single parent households. So it's best to be in a household with a mother and a father.
We got some comments up here.
Let's run through the comments real quick. Go ahead, Mr. Elpoo, real quick.
Okay, Mr. T said, what? Pooling resources is an objective benefit, but getting multiple people on the same page would, next part, be harder.
Yeah.
So he does have a point there.
Yeah.
And
people on the same page.
Davida said, he doing it anyway, so you might as well just all agree and get along. I agree with that too. He gonna be with all of them. He might as he gonna be with all of them.
Act like this is all about sex.
No, and raise those kids. It takes a village. She ain't saying nothing. Hey, bro, you gotta listen to what she's saying.
Yeah,
she's making a good point. Then La Brea Trucking chimed in and said, a good one. Ask your current spouse now to move in with another woman as your girl just to save another black kid.
Let me say this on that point. Yeah. It's not gonna work with our current situations because we know we was raised in one man, one woman household. We know, but as conditions change and we see a problem and we start looking for the solutions, a solution is a polygamous relationship. I mean, and to be more specific,
in society.
To be more specific, we talk about polygyny. Polygyny is a one man, multiple women. I don't know about the other ones of one woman with multiple men. I don't know how that works out.
That ain't important.
All right, so we ain't talking about that. But we talking about polygyny. Hold on. We talking about polygyny. And in the current situation, I can't go to my wife and be like, you know what, we need to change our current situation. I want to bring in another woman with more children. Nah, not gonna work. But for the young people that's coming up, they gotta look at things differently and make new considerations. The old way ain't working.
I disagree with you, Mr. Floyd X.
The old way ain't working. Go ahead.
I disagree with you because it just depends on the situation.
We don't use that word here. We don't use that word.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, if you was to win the lottery and be able to support multiple wives and children, because a lot of these polygamous relationships, they come in with their children from other men. It's not like this guy's just bearing fruit with these new participants. They come in with their fruit where they have 5 kids and they've been on their own. And they met this guy who had 2 wives already, and they all came and they built together. Check the brother out. I forgot his name with the beard. That's why I'm growing my beard. But I forgot it. I don't know. I forgot his name.
Go ahead, First Lady.
I have a question.
But it ain't about sex.
Don't cut me off. Thank you. I love you, but you catching these later behind the scenes. So get your red and white boxing gloves off because it's on afterwards. Okay, so I have a question. If a female have 5 children by 5 different men, is it okay for her to have each one of those fathers come into the household and she marry each one of those men
No,
to help raise her kids?
no.
Why not?
That's why I said we ain't talking about those situations. We talking about specifically. We talking about polygyny. One man, multiple women. That's what we're talking about here. The other ones, I don't know if those are conducive or beneficial in the household. A one woman with 2 men in the household, that's not gonna work. Because men don't move like that. Men are territorial, and we have to be in order to protect what's ours. So it's not gonna work with one woman. We ain't gonna share a woman. If any man that does that, that's some I hate the term, but that when somebody say beta, that's what I think of. It's one woman.
That's some sucker shit.
Especially if you know it's 2 million extra women out there. Why would you share one? If it's 2 million, 2 million extra ones. They graduate in college every day.
Wait. It really goes. It's like my pop used to say when we was kids. It can't be 2 roosters in one hen house.
Right. Real talk.
That's really just the double standards in you guys.
No.
Double standards are fine. Ain't nothing wrong with double standards. Ain't nothing wrong with double standards. Double standards are fine. They're necessary.
No, double standards is a way of life.
I have a double standard in my house. Only me and my son take out the trash. My daughters and my wife shouldn't touch the trash. That's a double standard, and it's fine. Do you disagree with that, First Lady?
I disagree with certain double standards, but you taking it on to a different level with the trash can stuff, because that's not what we're on. So you two are definitely brothers, because you're always trying to twist and turn the topic. Because I want you to tell me why your reason for why that it's not okay for the men, the women that have multiple husbands in the household.
I said it. Men are territorial.
Wait, I can answer that.
Territorial too. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Chris.
I can answer that.
Go ahead.
It's hard enough for one woman to maintain the sex drive of one man.
Sex? Leave sex out of it.
Wait. No, I'm saying. Wait, hold on. You saying now, why is it different with women? And let's say, okay, a polygamy or whatever they call it, as far as with one woman and 5 guys.
Is it okay for the 5 guys to be in the house married to that one woman to raise all the children?
Can a woman maintain the sex drive of 5 men?
But we're not talking about the sex, though. We're talking about raising the kids.
First Lady, you asked the question. You asked why is it wrong? He's trying to answer that question.
I'm talking about raising the kids. He's on the sex drive, though. Y'all told me to leave the sex drive. Go ahead.
He's answering the question.
I'm in Hollywood. Hollywood is hey, babe, it's almost 10 o'clock.
First Lady,
I'm asking the same question that you guys were asking. We're not talking about sex. So I'm talking about raising the children.
But he's saying
it's almost Hollywood. I'm on Hollywood time.
Go ahead. Let him say what he has to say.
No, I'm done, babe. Babe, I'm on my Hollywood shit. Me and El Pooh, we're about to do the Focus Up show. We're about to do the Spin That Back show. Babe, this is too much for me. I gotta go get a fucking powder bath. I made that up, a powder bath. My mother's gonna be doing powder bath.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
So that's where we at, man. It's in my opinion, it's to be considered.
Yeah, babe. I'm out. Hey, I love y'all. We're gonna continue. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna call you. Hold on real quick.
It's stupid. All right, so what we're talking about here is multiple women. And it's in my opinion, it's to be considered. You know, if I understand, First Lady, that you disagree with it, but it's just those who can consider it. Consider like my situation. It's not gonna work. My wife ain't going for that, and I understand because the way we was brought up, that was not a part of our upbringing. But if you're looking at the situation that Black people are in where all these men are being raised without a father figure. If we want to improve it, what's some ways that we can make it happen and make it better?
You can become a mentor if you're not already one. If you're trying to help out these kids,
Okay, that's one way.
big brother, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just not about the boys; it's the girls too.
Okay. We in overtime right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We in overtime. Um,
Bye. No, I'm just kidding. What's going on?
we got a 10 o'clock meeting. Do we want to end the show here and everybody get what they need to say out? Mr. El Poo?
Well, I'm done with the subject. I mean, I just say I enjoy being here. I just say focus up, everybody. You know, have a good weekend.
Hey, salute, R.I.P. Philip Thomas.
Yeah, R.I.P.
AKA Goofy. Rest in peace. I love you, my nigga. Straight up.
All right. First lady?
I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
gonna be silent after the show.
Show my boy picture again, man. That's my you know what it is.
I took it down.
Show the other ones in. Yeah, I sent you some.
Put the 800 number up for polygamy.
1-800 call. Hey, 1-800 call him.
Hold on, let me try to find this picture.
Call him. Yeah. Call him.
All right, here we go. Pull this picture up, my brother Philip. Oh, hold on. Damn it, man. This never easy, man.
Raggedy ass internet you got.
It's never easy. All right, here we go. Mr. Man, Philip, R.I.P., brother.
Goofy,
Yep.
what up? 3 up, you know what it is.
Yeah. All right, here we go. That's our brother there, Mr. Philip. R.I.P., brother. Take care. We're going to end the show right here.
Wait. So now, since you're going to show that this was a beautiful trip, it was me, you, L. This was L's birthday. Goofy. Lil Joe was in there. Face was there. We had a great time. We was at the Signature in a bomb suite, double connected, fly-ish. Now, I'm going to say this one story about my boy, Philip. This is funny, man. Yo, this is my guy out. This is funny. Yo, my knock came through with the XO-E&J. But here's the thing. That's what he drunk. He used to drink E&J, but he had the exclusive E&J. It was like, nah, you can keep that. He had that to himself. We had Hennessy, Big Ciroc, big everything. We had a great time. That's my guy. I've been effing with him for years. That's my nigga. I love him. I respect him. He's an Army veteran. Yeah, did 4 years straight up. We used to hang out tough on Columbus Street in the Valley. Oh, my God. I'm going to tell you one story. Since y'all going in overtime, real quick. Because we used to hang on with my nigga China from PBJ straight out. You know what it is. And we just used to have fun on that street, Columbus Street. And I remember one night I met a chick and I was there. And then I was going home the next morning. I see Philip out there. He was talking to the essays and he seen me. He was like, "Oh, you got here? What's up? What we doing now?" I was like, "Nah, I'm here. I'm here from last night. What we doing?" And we did it again. Yeah. On
That's
my
cool.
mama. Rest in peace. Rest in peace of my nigga Philip, man. Goofy. Love you, my nigga.
Cool. Much respect, much love. We out.
Damn.
We're quick. I just
You
want to say thank you to all the viewers that's watching our show, all the people in the comments. We appreciate y'all for supporting the show, tuning in every Saturday. We do our best to bring y'all the best content that we can come up with, and informative and entertaining. That's what we're trying to be, informative and entertaining. Bring the question up about polygamy. Let's talk about it. Thank y'all. We out.